Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope everyone's doing well today. It is Saturday morning, as always, a coffee kind of morning. Watching my good friends Jeff Witcher, Chris Prophy, and Gary from Physical Format Rock and Roll. Chris Prophy, Musically Obsessed. Jeff Witcher, Vinyl Destination. They were doing a live feed with their top 5 bands with female vocalists, and I thought it was a great show. It was funny, it was entertaining, it was informative, showed some fantastic bands. Some I've never heard of, but some I definitely want to get. So I thought I'd just follow up with that and show some bands that they didn't mention or maybe didn't know about. Some probably do, and most of you guys probably do because you're pretty informative. But I just thought I'd follow along with that thread, as long as it's okay with these 3 guys. Some of the best in the BC for sure, these 3 guys. I also put a Spotify playlist below that I'll share with you, highlighting some of these bands. I picked 2 songs from each band, and to give you a chance to listen to these bands with the female artists and lead singers, and hopefully pick them up and or listen to them and see what you like and enjoy. So right off the bat, though, Chris Prophy was showing an album from this band here, Girls School, and he was saying he wanted to get more albums from them. Well, this is a great album to get. It's called Hit and Run, Chris, by Girls School. Their second album, 1981 release. It rocks. These guys are, it's all girl band, just heavy metal at its best. And it's on the Solid Gold Records label. Fantastic stuff. You got Yeah Right, The Hunter, Hit and Run, Tonight, Come On, Let's Go. Just fantastic stuff. I'm not adding it to the list of 5. I did add a couple of songs from this in the playlist that you guys can listen to and discover Girls School. But yeah, great band, Chris. I'm glad you showed these guys. I have to get that first album though. So I'll start off with a great band from Canada. As you know, I love my Canadian bands. Toronto, obviously from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Fantastic. Commercially accessible hard rock. I guess that's how you'd classify these guys. Still going strong today. They were created in the late 70s. Big hit, Your Daddy Don't Know. And they also wrote the original track, What About Love, that Heart eventually covered and became a big hit for those guys. It features the great Holly Woods on vocals, or Annie Holly Woods is her real name. Powerhouse of a lead singer. Just amazing. Lots of radio hits, even the score, Your Daddy Don't Know, New Romance. This also has another female artist in the band. You've got Sharon Alton on guitars and vocals. It also includes Nick Costello on bass guitar, Scotty Cryer on keyboards, Holly Woods, of course, on lead vocals, Sharon Alton on guitars and vocals, Brian Allen on guitars and vocals, Jimmy Fox on drums. So very guitar-driven band for sure. You've got Head On, Silver Screen, Still Talking About Love. Someone will play the blues. It Comes From You, Enough Is Enough, Master Disguise, Blackmail, and Gone in a Flash. Fantastic stuff. If you're looking for great lead vocalist, female lead vocalist albums and bands, this is the one to check out. I also have their second album, Get It on Credit. Sorry, this one was called Head On, 1981 release. Also produced by Terry Brown, who produced a lot of Rush albums. So many great tracks on this one. But their third album, Get It on Credit, another fantastic album. Same lineup. includes the big hit Your Daddy Don't Know, which was the #1 hit for these guys. Again, Hollywood, such a powerful, powerful vocalist. So great band, Toronto. Check these guys out. Another great Canadian band with an amazing female lead vocalist. This is Rough Trade. This is the album Avoid Freud. The great lead singer Carol Pope on here. These guys have been around for quite a while. They started out, I think, around 1968, where she met the multi-instrumentalist Kevin Staples. They started out as a band called O, and kind of an acoustic folk rock band at the time. And then they were a duo with both Pope and Staples. They changed to Bullwhip Brothers, still a folk type of band, and then they did a complete turnaround and changed to Rough Trade. Very theatrical, very provocative band as well. Today their lyrics probably wouldn't bat an eye, but back in the day, they were very, very provocative in their lyrics. Carol Pope would perform in bondage outfits, and the big hit High School Confidential was one of the first lesbian themes, top 40 hits in the world. They're kind of a mix of dance and pop and art punk, they call it. But fantastic, fantastic stuff. Again, very, very provocative in their lyrics. This is their second album, Avoid Freud. It's What's the Fuhrer, about the Fuhrer, kind of a tongue-in-cheek song about Adolf Hitler. Fashion Victim, of course, the famous single High School Confidential is on this one as well. The radio stations wanted the band to record a friendly version, or a radio-friendly version of the band, because there's of the song. Sorry, because there's a line in there. She made me cream my jeans when she comes my way. And the radio station didn't really like that back in the day. Again, today, you wouldn't even bat an eye about that. But fantastic, fantastic album. There's some of the rest of the band members there. But really, really good stuff. And then I have, For Those That Think Young, their third album. Again, another great album, great tracks. All Touch, Attitude, For Those That Think Young, Baptism of Fire, Faking It, Bloodlust. Really, really good stuff. And then I have 83's Weapons. Another great one. It didn't chart as well as the other two. They were kind of fading out at the time. It became the same old on this one. I don't really, I don't listen to it all that much as well as I do the other two. But still, I mean, if you take it on its own, it's still a decent album. But you got Weapons if you want it. Lifeline, Turns, I think that's Turn, what is it? Weapons if you want it. Lifeline, Beyond Love and Desire, You Must Adapt. And you have the Decadence, Race Music, Territorial, Softcore, and Paisley Generation. So a decent album, but still so unique and so great. Rough Trade. So go from there to another great band, female-led band. This is the Motels. Great, great band here. I love this album. You've got the beautiful Martha Davies as the lead singer. Big hits like Only the Lonely and Suddenly Last Summer. They were originally known as Martha Davies and the Motels, and then they dropped it to the Motels. And then in 2013, they became permanently known as Martha Davies and the Motels. This is the first album by the band. Again, a really, really good album. You've got Closet and Bullets, Total Control. What's the other song on here? I knew I would forget a track. Anticipation, Kicks, Total Control, Love Don't Help, Closets and Bullets, Atomic Cafe, Celia, Porn Reggae, Dressing Up, sorry, and Counting. There's Martha Davies sitting in the chair there. Amazing vocalist. Great, great stuff. Then I have their second album, or their fourth album. This is Little Robbers. Love that photo there. Fourth album. Suddenly Last Summer was the big hit off of this one. I Remember the Nights, Footsteps. Yeah, such a good one. You got Martha Davies on vocals and guitar, Marty Gerard on keyboards and sax, and I love the sax in a lot of these tracks. Michael Goodrow on bass, Brian Glasscock on drums, Guy Perry on guitar, and Scott Thurston on keyboards and guitar. Great album. And then this is one of my favorite covers ever that I've got in my collection. This is Shock. It's their fifth album, and it's their biggest selling album also. You got big hits like Shame and Shock, two separate songs. Apparently Shame was inspired by Martha Davies watching soap operas and the affairs that were shown on soap operas. Also In the Jungle is a cool track as well. But great album. Night by Night, My Love Stops Here, Say to the Heart, just really good stuff. Cries and Whispers, love that track as well. Fantastic album. The Motels, Martha Davies. Next, another great band, English progressive rock band. This is Babe Ruth in first base. Janetta Hahn is the beautiful lead vocalist on this one. They've had some big hits, Mexican, Wells Fargo, Black Dog. They're from Hertfordshire, England. This is 1972 debut. Combination of hard rock and progressive rock. Really good stuff. So the song Wells Fargo is basically about a song about the cash transporting stagecoaches in the Old West. The Mexican, another great track. I love the opening intro to The Mexican. The cover is a Roger Dean cover, which is cool. Hopefully one day I can find a better cover of that one. She also shares vocals. Janetta shares vocals with keyboardist Alan Shawclock as well on a lot of these tracks. But this is a great debut album. Then I have 1973's Amar Caballero, another great album. The title track is awesome, and Janetta sings her heart on this one. It's so good. Baby Pride, great acoustic track as well, with some classical mixed in with that one as well. We Are Holding On, Broken Cloud, just so many great tracks off of this one. She's got a beautiful voice. And finally 1975's Babe Ruth. Sorry, I got one more to show you on this one. Actually, two more to show you on this one. Yeah, sorry, two more to show you on this one. This is the self-titled Babe Ruth. What you got on here? You got Dancer, Somebody's Nobody, Fistful of Dollars, We People Who Are Darker Than Blue. And then you got Jack-O-Lantern, Private Number, Turquoise, Sad But Rich, The Duchess of Orleans. There's the band there. Very unique band. But if you love progressive, English progressive rock, this is a great band to look at. Stealing Home. If you're wondering what she sounds like, Janetta sounds a combination of kind of an Ann Wilson from Heart and a mixture of Janis Joplin, all combined into one. There's a better picture of her there. So this is great 1975 album, Stealing Home. And what else do we have here? 1976, and their final album, Kid Stuff. Not my favorite album, because Janita had been gone at this time. Different lineup. Their new lead singer, Ellie Hope, more of a blues lounge singer, not the greatest vocalist. I mean, her on her own, but not compared to what Janita was doing. I'm still happy to have it in my collection, for sure, as part of the Babe Ruth collection, but I don't play it all that much, but it's still a great album. So you got Ellie Hope, Bernie Marsden on guitar and vocals, Steve Girl on piano, Ray Knott on bass, and Ed Spevak on drums. So a completely different band altogether under the Babe Ruth name. But still happy to have it. And finally, another great British progressive band. This is Deaf School. Great band. This is their debut album, Second Honeymoon. Betty Bright, or Bet Bright, is the lead singer. Her real name is Annie Martin. Great art rock new wave band from Liverpool, England, formed around '74. So this is their debut, again, 1976 release. I love the song Nearly Moonlight, Night Motel, What a Way to End It All, Final Act. This is a great album. Great album. Don't Stop the World, their second album. And a huge band. I mean, this is... that might have been their downfall, is that they had so many members in the band. Because they only put out 3 albums. But this is a really good album. You've got Don't Stop, What a Jerk, Darlin', Everything for the Dancer, Capaldi's Cafe. Then you have Hypertension, It's a Boy's World, Rock Ferry, Taxi, and Operator. It's on the Warner Brothers label. Really good stuff. She looks like one of those early 20s and 30s movie stars. Betty Bright, or Bet Bright, I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. And their final album, English Boys and Working Girls. That's her on the cover there. It'd be their third and final album, as I said. You got Working Girls, Golden Showers, Thunder and Lightning, What a Week, Refugee, Ronnie Zamora, My Friend Ron, English Boys with Guns, all queued up, I Want to Be Your Boy, Morning After, Fire, and Oh Below. So you got Bet Bright on vocals, Enrico Cadillac on vocals, Ed Shark on vocals, Ian Ritchie on reeds, Max Ripple on keyboards, Cliff Langer on guitar, Steve Average Lindsay on bass, and Tim Whitaker on drums. So a big band for sure, but what a great band they are. So there you have it, guys. I could have shown, again, 20 bands with great female lead singers. We need to show more love to our female lead singers here, but check out the Spotify list below. Also check out Jeff Witcher's channel with that live show with the other 2 guys on there, And have yourself a rest of the day. Love you. Bye now.